Going on, Monkey? How you doing, bro? How's everybody? We try to do some of this respiration, bro. To pull some of this stuff down. Let's continue around the house. Hey, we just stopped to hit the like button, that thumbs up, and say hi, man. I appreciate it. Runic, my guy. What temp is it there? Is it hot here? Yeah, it's about 90, but it's not crazy hot for here. Like, I would say probably closer to 85, something like that. But we're getting so much rain lately that just not getting rain is exciting to be able to come out here and do this, because what I'm doing is scraping down all these windows, all the trim, all the wood that's on the exterior of the home, and scraping it down, getting it back to original and painting it. Yeah, we're just doing some painting today, but more paint prep. I doubt we'll even get a brush on any of this today. But I want to get all this vines, all this kind of thing out of our way. We're not going to put the brick because that's a no-no. But we put the gutters on this house a couple months back, and then we started restoring the front door a couple months, well, a month ago. And then as we did that, they asked us about painting. And, you know, it's an old house, so we got to be careful, got to be particular. But, you know, the challenge is going to be stuff like that in the gutter. Get up there and pull all that stuff out. Right now I'm just going around getting all these vines and ivy that grows everywhere in Georgia out of our way. We don't have a lot of stuff to repair. Woodwork, that's probably the worst of it right there. My garage door. And they don't care if it opens, they don't need it to open, so we're gonna patch it up. It's been caulked closed for, 20 years now. And somebody hit this side of this house too at some point. They had a tree fall, it's been crazy. Yeah, we're gonna put a good pressure wash on it when it's time to. We'll do that right before we actually get into the paint. That will kind of wash off all the stuff that we're scraping off here as we go. I gotta find a place that I can actually reach. I only got one step ladder out here. That's why I'm not on the ladder. So I can actually be letting the guys getting paid by me work. Just got this. I didn't realize it was too low for most of these windows. Alright, look at that. Oh, that's gotta get done. I guess I'll get on that now. Plus it's in the shade, so. It's nice in the shade though. Also could be doing a fabrication for this box above the front door. They'd probably be glad to get that done. So maybe. See if we got some caulking and shit. What they did to my metal fabrication, man. Probably should bring out a stronger flat bar for that so I can get good crisp edges. Either way, this situation will be wild. Might as well get the rest of that white off of that brick. I think I was as high as I could go. But we can check. Check, see if we can get a little higher than that. If not, we'll drop down low. Get the sanding on that stuff. Thought I dropped something just there. Some sand and get some of that stuff off. Put a skim coat on it, on some of it. This stuff still needs a sand to get clean. This is all right, but this right here we got to get rid of. I'm like, this dude doing the same thing for a daggone month. Which is kind of true. That's what I have. But what can I do about it? What you need, another plug? Or are you just moving?
No, leave it plugged in. No, I don't care about that little bit. I just want to get it going this way.
Watch my phone behind you. At your feet.
Oh.
I'll give you a little more slack out of these things. Two of those things, right?
Huh?
Give me that black.
What's that?
Wait till I get my money right. can't tell me nothing. going on, Carnage? Good to see you, bub. Who else is here? CJ Craft, what's good? What's good? How are you today? Getting that monstrosity done today. I think I've got just up top to get all that stuff off the brickwork. A little bit more caulking. I think I'm done with the wood filler on this one. A little bit more caulking on some things. We put the coping on the top, and I'm gonna have to wait on that ladder for it because I left my other one at the house. So that kind of shit. Good. Yeah. What do we need on these windows to take them off? You already got it?
This one came right off. Look, they got this brackets are still here.
Uh-huh.
But if we just undo these carriage bolts,
Uh-huh.
that'll pull right out.
Nice.
We'll fill it a bit and try to pull the brackets and whatnot out.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I didn't bring another ladder. I'll unlatch and start getting started on this down low stuff, I guess. Start getting on. This window looks pretty good, huh?
It ain't too bad.
Yeah.
That's why I jumped on this one. This one looks horrible, but I think with these panes, I'm not hitting with the heat gun, obviously. That'd be foolish.
Yeah.
They're gonna take some more. You're gonna have to get Glazing 33 compound to make this.
That's no problem.
You know,
Yeah.
these are.
I can glaze the shit out of some stuff. You need
Oh,
something
glazing
that...
ain't a problem, but without it, you ain't glazing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I get you. I'll bring some. Yeah. I'll bring razors with us tomorrow so we can scrape whatever excess is on the glass and stuff.
Yeah, I don't even. That's why that's really about as close
Staying
to
on the
going
edges.
with the heat gun.
Yeah.
I don't even want to stop it.
Yeah, for sure. I'll bring some of that clear to plug them holes, keep the water out of that brick.
I was gonna say you might want to grab a can or two of foam.
Oh yeah, that's not a bad idea. Yeah.
Up there, down there. I mean, you got some gappage,
Okay.
and they fill it with more, but I think dig out
Yeah.
a little bit might be in there.
That's over here on this side. Yeah. All right. I might be off to the paint store. Making a little bit more progress today than I anticipated as quickly as we have. That ain't the best, that ain't the worst. But it does say tomorrow we need to have paint out here tomorrow so we can start getting that knocked out. We'll have all prep today, and then we'll get to some actual paint tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. I don't waste a lot of your time looking at the same stuff, but we'll be back a little later when there's something more exciting to see, or when I'm done, I'll post it. Peace.